Good Sunday evening, Central Texas. I hope you have enjoyed the cooler air. I certainly have. Partly cloudy skies when we wake up tomorrow. Today, we only ended up feeling this way. Some folks feeling like upper 70s, a lot of us right around that 80-degree mark. So it's been nice to have a cool weekend and not be burning up like we were on Thursday and Friday. It is still the first week of September and still technically summer until September 22nd, by the way. So we are going to start a warming trend again. Good news being we're going to see some really nice overnight lows, including tonight's lows. Some of us could go sub 60 degrees. The rest of the viewing area likely middle 60s is where we bottom out. This is not going to be the only morning we do that. We're going to have several consistent mornings that we are waking up in the middle 60s, even some 58, 59 degree readings, probably the further northwest that you go. So we wake up Monday, we have an easterly flow in place up to 10 miles an hour, partly cloudy skies. We do have isolated showers possible at about 20-30% at most in the front half of Monday. We start to clear out after that. We'll start a warming trend, but it's going to take a few days to stair step up to likely the lower 90s, which is typically where we're situated. I think the average for this week of the year in our neck of the woods is about 93, 94 degrees. So we'll inch close to that by midweek. We are going to have a dry period. Winds will be out of the south. It doesn't look to be too humid or anything like that, though. So we're just basically normaling out as we approach next weekend. We'll watch for another front to pass through. It's a little early to tell at this point. We've had all this tropical moisture. I kind of went back on this over the weekend to show you what happened, and a few folks got a couple of inches, but now the great majority of us just up to a half an inch or so. It's kind of been in pockets, right? That's what I saw at my house. So as we roll on into the overnight hours and go on into Monday, it's looking like potentially pockets of rain on radar, but it looks to be a lot less than what we were seeing over the weekend in general. The isolated showers will be possible. We're going to start a drying and then eventually a warming trend. We're just going to have several mornings that certainly aren't going to be warm when we're sitting in the lower 60s. 70% chance that over the next 7 days, so a pretty decent shot that in the next few days we do have our next named storm. I believe it is going to be Gabrielle when that does happen. Here's your weather highlights. Several days in the 60s for lows, could even see some 58, 59 degree readings the further northwest that you go. I know actually on Friday when the front blew through the Panhandle, I still follow people up there and they were saying, it feels like temperatures like 45 degrees. We never see that here that time of year, but it's always interesting how drastically different spots of Texas can be. Low rain chance on Monday. That is very slim at this point. Watching models for our next cold front. We usually get on this weekly cycle, and now that the weather impact alert has ended, we are certainly going to get quiet, but it looks like potentially another punch of cooler, maybe not cold air, but cooler air as we head on into the back half of next week as well. Enjoy.